Hello, welcome to yet another video of Acharya Nidana Academy. In this particular video, we are going to discuss the concept of Prajnaparadha, one of the very important Nidana, which is mentioned as per the Ayurveda textbooks. So, before going into that particular topic as such, what actually this Prajnaparadha refers to? So, that is what we can say, Kalartha Karmanangyo Hina Mithyati Matraka Samyak Yogashya Vidnyeyo Roga Rugyaika Karanam. So here this is among the three types of what you say that the Prajnaparadha itself. So here what we can say that is it is actually coming under the heading of what you say that the karma in this particular aspect. Whereas the Kala refers to what we can say the Parinama and Artha refers to what you say that the Asatmya Indriyartha Sanyoga. So here it is categorized under the karma. Karma means the kind of the activities. Either it may be the physical activities or either it may be the what do you say the activities related to speech or speech related activities, or either it may be the psychological activities or the activities related to mind. So before going into the actual Prajnaparadha, what actually Prajnaparadha refers to? That is, the textbook says, Charaka Samhita, Dhi Dhriti Smriti Vibhramsha Viprashta Yatkarma Yatkurute Shubham Prajnaparadham Tam Vidya Sarvadosha Prakopanam. So, when you are expecting the Dhi, Dhriti and Smriti Vibhrama, or when there is the dysfunctioning of Dhi, Dhriti and Smriti, which is resulting in the abnormal functioning in the body, either it may, so usually it will be leading to the negative impact in the body and which is leading to the sarva dosha prakopanam. So which is leading to the vitiation of the all the dosha, all the sharirika dosha, that means vata, pitta and kapha dosha, that is going to get vitiated, or the vitiation of manasika dosha, that is rajas and tamo dosha vitiation that can be possible, what we can say. So then in that particular sense, what actually Dhi Bhramsha refers to? So it is being mentioned, Vishamabhinivesho yo nitya nitye hita hite jneyah sabuddhi Bhramshah samam buddhirhi pashyati. So Vishama Abhinivesho yo nitya anitye hita ahite jneyah sabuddhi Bhramshah. So that means the person is unable to differentiate receiving information as nitya or anitya, or is not in a position to differentiate, that is hita or ahita. So nitya means the long lasting or eternal, anitya refers to what we can say it is temporary, and hita refers to which is considered to be compatible to the body, or ahita, that means incompatible to the body, or what do you say that the healthy to the body or unhealthy to the body. For example, here there are some of the examples that are being given which are considered to be the frequent usages. As such, the person is not in a position to differentiate whether it is the hita or ahita to the body. For example, cigarette smoking. Initially an individual starts cigarette for the what do you say that the pleasure purpose, but in due course of time that becomes an habit. He is not in a position to differentiate whether it is healthy or unhealthy to the body in due course of time. Similarly, alcohol consumption. So that means initially he will be taking a little bit, then that will be considered to be responsible for the continuous habit. Later, the duration of the consumption and amount of the consumption of alcohol is going to get increased later. And the third information, that is social media is always good. It is not always good. It is considered to be the double-edged sword. So that means sometimes it is good, sometimes it is always bad. So that means one person has to look into the what do you say that the right worth and using that particular social media for the right cause, then we can say it is the what you say that smart media, social media is always good. So this particular goodness is related to one's value and belief systems. What kind of the mindset he is having. So that means in what ways, so you are, what you say that the having that particular single vision, in what way you are moving, that will be deciding the your actual value and belief systems. And based on that, if you use the social media, then you are the environment, the people who are living in the environment, they may say that so you are doing the healthier thing. Otherwise, it could be a hita factor. Smartphone usage, when you start using, for example, the any kind of the what do you say that the social media apps, if you start using it, it becomes a the initially you are going to use for smaller purpose, then the same thing you will be used for the longer purpose. Sleep during the daytime, it's one of the what do you say that the frequent, what is a habit a person may do. Consumption of Dhi at night time, so either adding the salt or sugar, what we can say lassi, that is considered to be always a hita to the body there. So that means the person is knowing that it is causing some kind of the ill health, still the person is following this is indicative of he is having the Dhi Bhramsha. Of course the degree may be variable. If a person is doing a little bit of this what is a cigarette smoking as such, we can say he is having the Dhi Bhramsha, may be milder one. If he is able following or the cigarette smoking is 10 or 20 per day, then you can say it could be always hazardous. His Dhi Bhramsha will be to the maximum extent. Then comes the Dhriti Bhramsha. Dhriti Bhramsha, that means Vishaya Pravanam Sattvam Dhriti Bhramsha na shakyate niyantum ahita arthad dhritirihi niyamatmika. Vishaya Pravanam Sattvam Dhriti Bhramshat na shakyate niyantum ahitad arthad dhritirihi niyamatmika. That means the Vishaya Pravanam, that means grasping the Vishaya of either Jnanendriya or Karmendriya along with Sattva or Manas will be becoming improper. So that means he is not in a position to control the inappropriate or the improper or unhealthier contact is considered to be Dhriti Bhramsha. Let us take one example. So when you think about the Shrotrendriya, it is being mentioned that loud decibel sounds are considered to be always hazardous to the ears, and we are using those music, loud music, not a smooth soothing music, for most of the time in 24 hours as such. Suppose if you are using those kinds of the sounds for more than the 20 or 25% or more 30% as such, then that may be detrimental to the functioning of the ear or Shrotrendriya. So in terms of the Rasanendriya, consuming Madhura rasa substances in excess or sweets in excess, and he is suffering from diabetes mellitus, definitely that may be one of the detrimental to the ill health worsening. That, and when you think about the Karmendriya, it is being mentioned that so if you are using the walking for more than 10 kilometers, if he is habituated to 1 kilometer walk, on one fine day he starts doing 10 kilometer walk at a stretch suddenly, that is detrimental or the resulting in the discomfort related to lower limb. So in that way the Vishaya Pravanam, yes, that means the improper, unhealthier or inappropriate contact of Vishaya with Jnanendriya and Karmendriya along with Sattva, along with Atma. So this, what we can say, this is considered to be, what do you say, the Dhriti Bhramsha. Or we know that, let me give one more example. We know that the drinking hot water, sometimes it is resulting in the, what do you say, that the damage to the taste receptors. In that way, what we can see, this may be responsible for the Dhriti Bhramsha. Or otherwise, take the, what do you say, that the hand to the fire, what happens? So this is immediately the person starts to remove the hand away from that particular fire. If a person is suffering with Dhriti Bhramsha, immediately he goes again and again keeping the hand on the fire. So this is what we can say, Dhriti Bhramsha. Whereas the term Smriti Bhramsha, what actually Smriti Bhramsha refers to? It is the third category, where the Smriti means it is remembering. In this context as such, Tattva Jnana, what we can say, any kind of the concept as such. Tattva Jnana, the person is unable to materialize or unable to say that they have a standard meaning, unable to have a deeper understanding of a concept that is actually happening in cases of Smriti Bhramsha. In the sense, he is not in a position to, what do you say, that remember whatever he has read. He is not in a position to connect whatever he has heard, and he is not in a position to create a new information. This is possible because of a Dhriti Bhramsha. This is actually considered to be mainly because of the dominance of either Rajo dosha or Tamo dosha. So in other words, the large sized information is not in a position to produce it in a bite sized information. What we can say, this is about the Smriti Bhramsha. So because of this, even though you are knowing the information well, after a due course of time, you are going to forget those informations. This is what actually happens in cases of Smriti Bhramsha. This is about the regarding the different examples they are being given in cases of, what we can say, the Charaka Samhita regarding the Prajnaparadha. So here, Udiranam cha gatimatam, Udirnanam cha nigraha, Sevanam sahasanam cha, Narinam cha atisevanam, Karma kala atipatascha, Mithyarammascha karmanam, Vinaya acharalopascha, Pujyanam cha abhikarshanam, Jnatanam swayamarthanam, Ahitanam nishevanam, Param aunmadikanam cha, Pratyayanam nishevanam, Akala desha sancharo, Maitri sanklishta karmabhi, Indriyopakramoktasya, Sadvrittasya cha varjanam, Irshyamana bhayakrotha, Lobhamoha madabhramaha, Tajjam va karma yat klishtam, Klishtam yad deha karma cha, Yaccha anyadidrisham karma, Rajo moha samuthitam, Prajnaparadam tam shishta, Bruvate vyadhikaranam. So we are going to have the simple meaning. After that, I will be giving you the example, the application of this with one example. After that, we are going to conclude this particular topic. Udiranam jagati matam. So that means if a person is having the vega, or we can say he is having the mutra vega, and he is going to what do you say, that they pressurize to pass this micturition even faster, rapidly. That is Udiranam jagati matam. Udirnanam cha nigraha. He is suppressing the urge of defecation or micturition, or what we can say, the tears, etc., or otherwise hunger, etc. That what we can say Udirnanam cha nigraha. That means the Kshuda vega dharana or Ashru vega dharana or Purisha vega dharana or otherwise Mutra Vega Dharana, etc. What we can say, that is about the Udiranam cha Nigraha. Sevanam Sahasanam cha. It is being mentioned that Sahasa means he is knowing that he is not in a position to do the activity. Still, he is going to perform the activities. That means, so that means he is not in a position to hold the 25 kg as such. Still, he is going to bring that particular 25 kg at a stretch without the help of the others, etc. That we can say, that could be Sevanam Sahasanam cha. Can be, or otherwise fighting with the stronger person. Narinam Chati Sevanam, performing excess sexual intercourse. What we can say, Narinam Chati Sevanam. Karma Kala Atipatascha. That means the doing the activities for longer duration, any kind of the activity continuously, or the Kala Atipatascha, in the sense the residing in cold environment, for example, for longer amount of time. Mithyarambhascha karmana, that means the improper beginning or improper or to say that the activities either related to sharirika or either related to vachika or either related to manasika karma. Vinaya achara lopascha, that means the vinaya means the humbleness. If you are not being humble, achara lopascha, if you are not doing your activities properly, there are certain rituals are being mentioned which are considered to be good for the living in the society. If you are not doing that, pujyanam cha abhikarshanam, if you are not giving the what do you say, that the adequate or the respect to the elders as such. So jnatanam swayamarthanam ahitanam nishevanam, if you are knowing that any kind of the activities are good for the body, and if you are not following that properly, ahitanam nishevanam, if you are continuously consuming those the artha which are considered to be unhealthy to the body, such as cigarette smoking or alcohol consumption or narcotics consumption, etc. Param unmadikanam cha pratyayanam nishevanam. So the nidana they are being mentioned for the unmada, that is the which is mentioned in the Charaka Samhita Nidana Sthana, Unmada Nidana, or the Chikitsa Sthana, Unmada Chikitsa. If you are following those Nidana, Akala Desha Sancharau, in the sense, if you are moving in the place at improper time period, or otherwise if you are walking around at around 2 o'clock in the early morning or 3 o'clock in the early morning without any kind of the purpose as such, that could be Akala Desha Sancharo. Maitri Sanklishta Karma Vihi, in the sense, if you are doing the friendship or if you are having the contact with the people who are considered to be doing the antisocial activities, or the who are having the what do you say, that the who are not having the matched what do you say, that the chemistry or the value systems, who are not having the appropriate value systems and belief systems with you, and indriyopakramoktasya sadvrittasya cha varjanam, in the sense, there is one chapter called indriyopakrama. There are certain activities that are being mentioned, sadvrita, that are being mentioned in the particular chapter. If you are not following that, then irshyamana bhayakrodha lobhamohamadabhrama, if you are doing the activities related to irsha in the sense jealousy, mana in the sense the egoism, bhaya fear, krodha anger, lobha means the what do you say, the greed, or otherwise moha confusion, mada, that is the what do you say, that the mada in the intoxication, and the brahma in the sense with the what do you say, that the brahma means you are having the false illusion. If you are doing the activities, then all these are considered to be happening because of this may lead to the increase of rajodosha and tamodosha in the body, and this is actually considered to be the Prajnaparadha. Now, regarding the application of Prajnaparadha with one example as such. So, when you say about it, let me say about the example of the Udirnanam cha nigraha. Let us take the example. So, that is Purisha Vegadharana. When a person starts doing the Purisha Vegadharana, so that means the person will be having the accumulation of the food residue in the large intestine, right? When the accumulation of the fecal matter is happening in the rectum, what actually happens is, and if a person is suppressing the urge, what actually happens is there will be the absorption of the water content. Nearly around 75% of the water is going to get absorbed from the large intestine to the intravascular compartment. In the sense, so this actually resulting in the, what do you say, that the stasis, what do you say, that the fecal matter in the large intestine itself. So this is actually resulting in the prakopa of apanavata. When there is prakopa of apanavata, so that will be responsible for the reverse movement of the apanavata. When there is reverse movement of the apanavata is happening, so this in turn may lead to the abnormal functioning of samanavata. So that means the apanavata, the main function of apanavata is the removal of the pravesh in this particular occasion to the exterior, and if a person is suppressing that, then that is resulting in the improper movement, that means that is resulting in the reverse movement of this particular apanavata. In turn, that may be resulting in the improper functioning of samanavata. When there is improper functioning of samanavata is happening, so that means that will be resulting in the disturbed functioning of ahara parinamakara bhava. So that means ushma, vayu, kleda, sneha, kala and samayoga. All these are functioning at improper manner. So when this is happening, so that means this is resulting in the avipaka or indigestion in the body, which in turn results in the abnormal functioning of pranavata. When the person is having abnormal functioning of pranavata, that may be resulting in the reverse movement. Sometimes the person may be having the nausea, or the person may have vomiting, or the person may have tastelessness, etc. That is going to get manifested. In the sense, we know that, so we should not suppress the urge of defecation because of one or other reason. Either maybe because of voluntary one, either it may be because of because of compulsion. So if a person is suppressing the urge, definitely that may be resulting in the total abnormal functioning of a pranavata itself. So the concluding phenomenon, buddhya vishama vijnanam vishamam cha pravartanam prajnaparadham janiyat manaso gocharam hitat. Buddhya vishama vijnanam vishamam cha pravartanam prajnaparadham tam vidyat prajnaparadham janiyat manaso gocharam hitat. That means buddhya vishama vijnanam, that is because of the Dhi Bhramsha, the person is perceiving improper perception of knowledge itself, and based on that he is doing vishamam cha pravartanam. He is going to do the activities which are based on that particular vishama jnana. The activities will be dissimilar, the activities will be unhealthy, so which may be knowingly or unknowingly, which is resulting in the incorrect or incomplete, or that may be negative, or because of the destructive information which are resulting in the activities based on those informations, so which is actually resulting in the development of the ill health in the body. This is considered to be Prajnaparadha. So in the sense, if you are making it in bite-sized information, that means M, T, F, A, R, T. So that means if you are, that is mindset, thought, feeling, action, result and destiny. If your mindset is correct, then your thought will be correct. If your thought will be correct, your feeling will be correct. If your feeling is correct, action will be appropriate. If your action is appropriate, the result is inevitable. And if your result is inevitable, you are going to get the right destiny. In the sense, when you want to have a desired destiny, so you have to look into the right mindset so that you are going to get a right thought process. So the take home message from today's session is Prajnaparadha is one of the main Nidana which is mentioned among the Trividha Nidana or Trini Ayatanani. So here comes the three main events which are leading to the Prajnaparadha are Dhi Bhramsha, Dhriti Bhramsha and Smriti Bhramsha. And remember the formula MTFARD to learn the concept of Prajnaparadha. That's all for today. Dear ANA members, if you are getting the informations, right informations or necessary informations, then mention below what are the major key takeaways, 3 major key takeaways from today's session, and what would you like to have the discussion in the coming videos. Mention below in the comment box. And if you are liking this particular video, then spread this particular video to the maximum number of true Ayurveda learners so that we can make a huge movement out of this particular small message. Thank you.